What's up? Dr. Chad with Energy Physio. Post recently about your goals, okay? And we're going to double back on that and put it into a little more context about the type of care that you are going to receive to make that goal a reality, okay? So here's what we're looking at. Goals are two levels when we're talking to people. One, it's what is the activity you want to be doing? So I want to be working out pain-free. I want to be running marathons. I want to be able to play with my kids or my grandkids, get out in the yard, run around, roll around on the floor, whatever. The activity, it doesn't matter what the goal is. And then to go the other layer, it's, okay, how is that going to impact your life in some way? Those are very important. Those are your body's compelling reasons to get pain-free and do the work that's going to help you get there. But then the next question is, do you want to achieve that goal with surgery, or do you want to achieve it without surgery? Because if you want to achieve the goal without surgery, that's a higher level commitment to both what you are going to get and what you are not going to accept. So I'm going to walk you through a simple framework so you can better choose how to receive care, what that care should look like, and what the ultimate goal is going to be for you, right? So it's concepts versus cookie cutters. Okay, it's very simple. Cookie cutter is what to do for a diagnosis, okay? And in the marketplace for physical medicine, even other medicine, but which is more appropriate, okay? In terms of like other types of disease, diabetes, heart disease, all these other types of things, A does equal 1. When this problem occurs, this is the thing that you provide to solve that thing, to solve the symptom of that thing, okay? In physical medicine, it is more like 1A plus 2B equals 3C. And there are a lot of variables we need to solve for just to minimize the symptom of pain so we can start to get to the root cause. Okay, so when we look at cookie cutter approaches, what you're getting is treatments for your diagnosis. Or what you are getting is treatments for your image, whatever your image shows, which may or may not be the source of your pain. It's definitely not the root cause of your pain. Okay, so cookie cutter is what to. Okay, what to do. When I have this pain, this is what I do for that. It's a canned response, okay? And oftentimes, when you see somebody, and for most of our clients, this has been the case because they've already tried and failed chiros and physical therapy and docs and meds, injections. They've been through the ringer and still dealing with the same problem, okay? But the problem has been they've gotten a cookie cutter approach, which has led to what to do for that specific diagnosis or image. Okay. What happens though is when you run out of the what to do for that specific thing, they refer you out. They refer you back to the doctor. And if your goal is to get to this activity without surgery, getting a referral out is not the right stepping stone that you should be on. Okay. The opposite of this is the concepts approach. And this is working with somebody that knows how to. Somebody who understands concepts of how things work, concepts of how movement works, mobility works, joint mechanics work, movement, and how it's all tied up into the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Okay? How to leads us to one of our core values at Energy, which is relentless creativity. Okay? There is no length that we won't go to figure out how to take you from where you are today to get to your goal without surgery. Okay, this is not on our radar. We have a way that it comes on our radar, okay? And that's a very specific way that we get there, which is also different than cookie cutter. Cookie cutter gets there because they say, I did these things and it didn't work, go back to your doctor. Okay, we have a pathway that we want to follow very specifically before we're even thinking about, you might need to go see your doc, okay? And when we say it, we mean it. Relentless creativity, we can only do that because we understand the concepts of how the human body works and how it functions as a whole. And in knowing the concepts, we can now be super creative in how we bend and flex our process to help you get a custom program that is going to help you meet your goal without getting to surgery. And that allows us to figure it out. Okay, we want to have concepts that we know how to work in so that we can figure it out versus having a cookie cutter approach that says what to do for your diagnosis that leads to referring you out. This is not the pathway you want to be on, okay? So if you're out there and you've been stuck with some type of pain for a long period of time, I get it. I was you. Okay, rewind 10 years ago, I was stuck with low back pain. I'd been having it for a long time. I went to the docs, went to the chiros, I went to the therapist, I had the injections. They were telling me to quit all the things I wanted to be doing. Ultimately, I didn't listen, which forced me to figure it out for myself. And now we've been able to refine that with thousands of patients over the last decade to where we can systematically help you get to the root cause of your pain, minimize your pain, prevent it from coming back, give you the tools you need in your toolbox to be able to really succeed in physical health, both pain reduction and pain prevention moving into the future. And it's because we've taken the time to really understand the concepts, not the cookie cutter approach. This lets us know how to move forwards, not what to do for a specific diagnosis or image. It allows us to be creative. We call it wit, whatever it takes, okay? It allows us to figure it out. We will go to the ends of the earth to figure out what do you need to get to your goal. If you don't know the goal, you can't build a plan to get there. And if pain relief is your goal, that's not a compelling enough reason to be able to do the work to get to where you actually want to go. If you don't know where you want to go, it's going to be very hard to get there, okay? Getting you back to the things you want to be doing that are going to impact your life in a really positive way without surgery is our game. And we do this through one of our core values, relentless creativity, all right? So if you want to learn more about that, you can reach out to us. Okay, I'll drop some emails. I'll drop some phones. If you want to hit us in the DMs, you can find me at dr.chad.r.nowlin on Instagram. Drop me a DM. We're happy to chat. See you later.